Alright, well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Who Cares podcast. I'm your host, Shelby, and this is my two co-hosts, Kevin.
Hey.
And Adam.
Hi.
So, what we talk about in this podcast is things that, we like. Video games, nerd culture, the internet, things that we do constantly because we never see the sun. So,
that
first
explains
thing,
my white, pale skin.
And the red eyes. But the first thing we're going to talk about is some video game news, just because, it's a pretty popular topic. Not too many people don't like video games, and if they do, well, then get the f*** out! No one likes you.
You're so rude.
So, Sony recently released the VR system, right?
Announced the release date and a price.
Okay. Roughly around $300, is that right?
$399.
$400, is that right?
Yes.
So, my big thing is, I'm curious about the graphics, because that's the only thing they didn't show in their little promo. And I guess it's going to be just another thing you could plug into the PlayStation 4, so I'm assuming it's going to have PlayStation 4 graphics displayed in your face. Which, that's pretty damn good for the first VR in X amount of years.
First home VR.
Well, yes, first.
Mass produced for everyone.
Yes.
It's competing with the
Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Yes, yes. The Oculus Rift and the HTC Vive.
Which I do have to say, I've seen some YouTubers play with those, and they're great for what they are. But
they're also twice as much.
They are really expensive, and the graphics are very basic. Not that that's a bad thing. There's a lot of good games out now that are using very basic graphics that are making really big headway. But at the same time,
the other problem is the resolution of the goggles or whatever.
Yes.
The HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift are like twice the resolution, twice the frame rate, which frame rate is very important with those types of things because it decreases the chance of getting motion sickness and whatnot. And the PlayStation 4 has trouble.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it has trouble with just regular, not.
I wonder how many people are gonna have seizures with these things.
I don't know about seizures, but
it's a lot of
motion sickness. Motion sickness is a big problem with
headaches.
Just kids vomiting everywhere.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have Star Wars Battlefront as the first game for that.
It's like one of the big games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which that'll be.
It's probably the best looking game on the console right now.
I mean, that'll be cool, but
it'd be great if the game was actually fun.
First pick. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not exactly my first pick, but I'm not a big first-person shooter individual.
And it's a bad first-person shooter.
Yeah, if you compare it to other.
I liked the
good ones.
I like the demo. Can't honestly say I've played the actual game for very long, but
demo for
the beta.
Oh,
the beta was great, but
I'm not a fan of the game.
Adam still plays it from time to time, but he hasn't played it in a while.
It's no homage to Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
It's nothing like it, and that's what we all wanted.
It's got no depth like Battlefield does.
Yeah.
The unlockables. There's
just the sound alone in Battlefield is enough to
Well, I think sound is where they
lock it in.
Battlefront is really good at.
Oh yeah.
And the scenery.
Yeah.
Again, not a first-person shooter person, but the scenery and the ambiance of it all is fantastic. Is your computer taking a little?
Yeah, my computer's
calculation
deciding hey, I'm gonna start thinking for a second and be really loud.
Well, let's change the topic while Kevin's computer decides to do some more calculations. Okay, but the next topic is going to be, since Sony's making mods, what are some game mods we would like to see in the future? Since you're a big PC guy, Kevin, and you're a big fan of Al Chess Breach, and he does all sorts of mods. What do you think there's that one thing that everyone's missing that could be turned into a really good mod? Personally, I like the Randy Savage one for Skyrim, where all the dragons are Randy Savage.
They did that to Fallout 4 and the Death Claws.
That's so great.
Well, the Xbox One is getting Fallout 4 mods. in May, and then PS4 is getting it in June.
I'll probably actually finish the game now.
I mean, there's people who have already started modding Fallout 4. Like, there's a whole bunch of funny-looking mods that make it just easier to do stuff. Like, my favorite mod, it's so simple, yet it saves so much time. In Fallout 4, going through the terminals, it takes forever because you gotta click the button, and then it loads, and then you gotta click the next selection, and then it loads. The mod just gets rid of that loading time. It's just instant. It just saves so much time when you're going through a terminal.
It's kind of sad that you have to have a mod for that, but
yeah, I
do know what you mean. That the whole freaking part where you have to hack into systems and crap gets on my nerves. And I have the hack where I'm like a master, but I swear to God, it does nothing for you. I swear it doesn't. It still takes me the same amount of time.
I think all it does is just adds like an extra guess when you're trying to hack it.
Either that or you're just more likely to get the right answer
just by randomly clicking it.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Well, speaking of Fallout, Kevin's always sporting his lovely Fallout attire.
You can't see it. I'm showing it off.
You sure they can't see it?
Just know that he has a lot of it. But what are some video game franchises that you would like to see a clothing line for, guys?
Clothing line for?
Yeah. Like
Star Wars Battlefront.
Shut up.
God, there's enough Star Wars crap in the world.
I don't know. Let's think. I mean, usually most games have just like t-shirts and stuff already.
Yeah.
But how cool would it be to have like some Halo boots that look like their little boots that they wear in the game? I mean, how many
For
people...
me, not very.
No, but how many people do you think would be like, oh, I have to have those tomorrow?
At least 5.
At least 5 that can afford them. Yeah.
A whole 3 of them. Personally, I'd like to see some Mortal Kombat gear. Like, that'd be awesome.
I never played Mortal Kombat.
I mean, the new one's awful. It's just awful, but...
I've heard good things.
It's not my favorite. I went from Nintendo to that, so it's a little shocking.
Yeah.
It's a little shocking for me. But there's a lot of stuff that I feel like... I mean, Mario has a ton of crap.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a lesser-known game that maybe you would like.
I'd have to think.
Crash Bandicoot.
No.
I heard they're like making a new one.
Really?
Yeah, because the guys who make the Uncharted series have made it, so after they finish the Uncharted 4, they're going to work on the next Crash Bandicoot.
I'll be interested in that, because I think Rare was the one that made them originally, now that Rare is no more. It'd be interesting to see that. Because that used to be all my favorite games, is anything Rare made.
I never played those games.
Oh, Kevin!
I'm sorry!
Pissing me off.
You son of a... Dynasty Warriors.
Oh,
there you
God.
go. You can just dress up like Asian people.
Oh, yeah?
You can just do that anyway.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to have a video game for that one. Oh, God. You would say that one too, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I would say that because I did.
Your Dynasty Warriors is my Madden.
Yeah.
It's like the games that no one else likes to play except for you.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
You got Nintendo.
Shut up,
Yeah,
I like
no one
it.
likes Nintendo.
No, not anymore. Nintendo's not what it used to be. Oh, God. So, how about some things that have pissed us off in life?
Pissed us off in life?
Yeah, maybe this week. Maybe something internet-wise.
Internet-wise?
Yeah, like more
Like all
naked
the-
pictures of Kim Kardashian,
like
because
all
we
the-
haven't seen that enough.
Like all the political crap that I see every day of my life because
Sweet Lord.
people just go crazy about that shit for some reason.
Well, it's kind of important.
It's important.
It's
but
very
not,
important.
Not on a social media network where you're... I mean, you can, but...
But I'm
Just
sick
point
of...
your views out to people in person so they can tell you to your face that you suck. So
I'm just sick of seeing Bernie Sanders dank memes all over Facebook. It's getting weird.
and then what Donald Trump looks like compared to other things.
Yeah. Is it Donald Trump or is it baby carrots? Like, I'm sick of that poll.
Or the
It's always
someone
baby
put
carrots.
when Donald Trump's doing his weird little frowny whatever face, they put his lips over his eyes and he looks the same.
Oh yeah, that was really
That
weird.
picture was so funny.
That was weird, but it looked...
That reminds
good.
me of that GIF when that protester started running at Trump, but someone photoshopped Bernie Sanders like scaring him. So
that
funny.
was really funny.
It was great.
Oh man.
That's the only thing that really pissed me off on the internet wise.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just
I'm already
daily life
getting
things,
tired
so.
of political stuff.
Yeah.
And
That
it's
took
not
me-
for another, 8 months?
98 months.
98 months.
Maybe.
8 months because it's November and
That's
it's
all.
now March.
Is there anything you guys are looking forward to anytime soon, or?
New Captain America.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see Spider-Man.
Mm,
He's my favorite.
in that Sausage Fest movie, probably.
That looks pretty silly. I might
there's
wanna.
a few.
I don't know if
female.
I'll see it in the.
Speaking of Sausage Fest, Sausage Party.
Did you say Sausage Fest?
Isn't that what it's called?
No,
No,
it's
it's
Sausage
Sausage
Party.
Okay.
Whatever.
Wow, I didn't know.
The animated movie by Seth Rogen. With Seth Rogen.
With
in it.
Seth Rogen. I don't know.
Who do you think tastes the best, Seth Rogen or James Franco? If you had to
Eat somebody?
eat somebody,
I don't know.
probably James Franco. He's not as fatty.
Probably.
Yeah, but fat has flavors, so I'll go with Seth Rogen.
Ugh, God. Gross. You would eat the wiener character. Disgusting bastard.
Aren't we all wieners on the inside?
No. God, no. Well, maybe you are, but I'm not.
I sure am. You eat a lot of meat, so.
Well, you're a hairy wiener.
Thank you.
So, I got some Urban Dictionary questions for you. Or not questions, more or less just definitions. I know you're going to like one of them.
So are we
Wait,
trying to...
you're giving us the definition? We got
Yes.
to say the name, or you're going
You
to
have
give
to
us
figure out what the answer is to some of these. You sit over there. I don't trust you.
I never trust you.
You'll cheat.
No, I don't treat that anything.
So, your first one is bumbleclot.
Bumbleclot?
Bumbleclot.
We got to come up with a definition for it.
Who's going first?
We'll go you since your name starts with A.
That makes sense.
That's racist. Alright.
What the fuck?
Watch your
Bumbleclot?
language.
Yeah. B-U-M-B-A-C-L-O-T. Bumbleclot.
I don't know. Let's do... A blood clot caused by a bumblebee.
Fuck, that was my answer.
What the shit? Okay, Kevin.
So it's fair to say I was wrong.
Your rebuttal?
My rebuttal. Oh, God.
Your rebuttal?
It's, what was it again? Can you spell it?
B-U-M, bum, B-A, ba, clot, C-L-O-T. Bumba clot.
Bumba. Bumba. What is Bumba? What is a Bumba?
A horrible song that came from the 50s.
Okay, it's a horrible song that comes from the 50s.
That gives you blood clots.
That gives you blood clots.
Oh my God. You're both wrong.
Yay.
Surprise, right?
I know, right?
It's a rag used to wipe the anal region. Jamaicans use this as another word for fuck.
I knew it. Jamaicans.
Jamaicans.
Yes.
You knew it.
I knew it was
You know
Jamaicans.
those Jamaicans?
Yep.
Alright, well here's your next word. Adam, you get to go last.
Okay.
Kevin, you get to go first. The word is mook.
Yes.
What does it actually mean?
Exactly.
He doesn't. He says it all the time.
He does.
Doesn't know what it
And
actually means.
Now, since I know what it actually means,
I'm gonna say just an idiot.
Okay.
I think this is what I believe it to be. And if it's wrong, I'm still going to believe what I believe. It's a derogatory
Wrong.
word for a stupid person.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but that's what I believe this is.
Why does it have to be derogatory?
Why
Jeez.
not? That's a good word. I decided to use it.
Well, I want to start using it more. I kind of hope it catches on because it's hilarious to hear you scream mookin' ass mook to people on Xbox Live. But it is actually it's coined in the Martin Scorsese, however the fuck you say it,
Scorsese.
film Mean Streets, meaning an asshole or a loser.
Okay.
So
So this is Urban Dictionary, though. This is an actual dictionary.
Correct.
What is the actual dictionary?
I don't know.
I don't think it's in the actual dictionary.
Read a book.
Look it up, Kevin.
Alright, Adam, you get to go first.
Okay.
The next word is critical ass.
Critical ass?
Critical ass.
It's like someone's butt that's so big it reaches critical ass inside of their pants. So their pants are about to whip over.
A mook. A contemptible, incompetent person.
Well, I like it either way.
There you
All right,
go.
Kevin.
Crimes.
Critical ass.
It's where you're playing Dungeons and Dragons,
Oh, God.
and you roll a critical miss, and you hit yourself in the ass.
Can we change it to that? I like that. Adam, you were actually right. It's when the
knew it.
fabric can accommodate the amount of fat or enormity of your buttock.
He's writing these.
Some
Like,
creep on the internet.
And there's a username, probably.
He's using words that are very formal, not
Get
formal.
away from the screen, you
Shut
little
up!
cheater.
I'm trying to.
I don't remember who goes first. I think it's Kevin. Your word is Dracula sneeze.
That's when you put your hand over your... Well, you're not your hand, but your arm. Like, over your
Yeah, I'm sure the
face.
audience can hear you.
And
And then you go.
Give me your money!
where you put your arm over your face when you sneeze.
Okay.
That
And
has
it looks
to be,
like makes you look like Dracula.
Yeah, but when you do that, the sneeze sounds like ugh, like a Dracula blah kind of thing. When you sneeze,
I don't think. No.
that's what it is. It's like blah.
You're
to your
both
arm.
right.
Told you.
I also want to call it the Drac Dab.
That's so gay. Why is that a thing?
Yeah,
That's
you should just totally die now.
Why is the death?
Cuz. Adam, you can go first on this one. What is a dungeon tan? Dungeon tan.
Oh yeah, dungeon tan.
Well, I didn't want you to be like, what Chinese word did you get that from?
Oh, like dungeon tan.
Yeah.
I guess it's where you stay in your room or a room all day and you only get tan in one spot because that's where the window is.
Okay, Kevin.
Dungeon tan. It's where you're in the room
Yeah.
for so long
Uh-huh.
that when you're looking at a computer monitor, your eyes go like...
They just disappear into
What the
nothing?
shit? They turn
know.
into sand.
Yeah, there you go. They turned to sand.
Okay.
Adam, you were kind of the closest. A pale-skinned person who plays too much Xbox, therefore has a dungeon tan.
Oh, so
'Cause they never
it's
see
pretty
the
much
light.
not a tan. Okay. It's just
You're not a tan.
you're a tan. You're a tan.
I don't remember who goes first because I'm a horrible person. Yeah, we'll just say Kevin. Emergent turd.
Oh, come on. That's easy.
A what?
Emergent turd.
Immersion turd?
Emergent turd.
It's a turd that emerges out of nowhere.
Okay, I see where you said that. I
Okay.
see where
You're like
said
just walking down the street and just... Uh-oh.
that. Okay. Well, I was thinking of emergency turd. So, like, you have to poop
In the
real
hospital,
hard,
or what?
and then no, you're just like, everybody out of the way, I gotta poop, and that's the emergency.
That's called a shat and tackle.
Oh,
That's what you're thinking of.
well then I'm wrong.
Anyway, I think Kevin was pretty close, but you left off one part. It's poop that comes out so suddenly one fears they may not be able to make it to the bathroom, also known as the photo finish.
Mm.
I get you. I get you.
I get you.
I get poop.
Alright, Adam, ironically, you go first.
What? How's
On
that
this
ironic? Oh, on this.
You'll find out. Your word is Adam.
How's it spelled?
The same way you spell your name, with the upside down A.
Incorrect.
Yeah. What is at? Is it a noun or is it like a name?
It's
A
a
verb?
name. I just said
Okay,
it's a
so
name. Spell
the
it.
definition of my name?
Yes. Urban Dictionary has a definition for
Some
Adam.
douchebag. There it is.
some douchebag.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
It's that thing in Bioshock.
Get out.
It is a thing in Bioshock.
Yeah, I know
Shut
it
up.
is.
Okay, well, the definition that I found on Urban Dictionary was the first man to ever get laid.
Yay!
Now, Kevin, it's your turn. The word is Kevin.
God.
It's a name. Define the name. Name!
Fucking douchebag.
God damn you guys.
Can I? Is it my turn?
Got
Yeah.
nothing.
Is he the second man?
He's the one that got porked by Adam. No. It's someone who has porked your mom.
Yeah.
Kevin's
That's
a mom
unfortunate.
porker.
Apparently. I found it hilarious.
Now, by porking your mom, is that like feeding her
Pork?
pig stuff, or
well,
or sexual
it's actually where you tie a fee bag on to the front of her and then ride her around Walmart.
Why Walmart?
Screaming, look at those deals. Feel my squeals.
Look at those deals. Feel my squeals.
Oh, God.
Alright, are we still doing the Urban Dictionaries? How many do you have?
That was it.
That was it? Okay.
That was it.
What's next?
What's next?
Well, Adam has one of the games that I wanted to start doing on here because, it'd be boring if we just talked about nerd stuff the entire time.
But I don't know
Let's
anything
play
else.
a nerd game.
I know you've watched Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be World's Worst, where we're going to have one of us draw one of the things out of our topics.
We have a bowl that says Merry Christmas.
That's the only thing I had, okay? And it's got little paper topics and such. You read it to us, and then the other two people
Give out to you.
give out answers.
Well, you can do that too, couldn't you?
Well, sure. We'll do it that way then. So, play the game.
I'm picking. Alright. Radio station name.
So World
Wait,
Worlds.
no. Radio station name.
God damn it. Okay, so I can't spell, alright?
Alright, start with Adam.
What do I think the world's worst radio station
Radio
name is?
station name. I just said it
I
3
know.
times.
I want to see how she spelled it.
God, fuck you guys. Don't make fun of the slow kid.
Let's see.
Come on, Einstein.
I'm trying to think.
I might not be able to spell, but I
tw-
know how much time's passed.
24/7.
Not a convenience store. Jesus.
No, it is not. It's a radio station / convenience store.
It just plays Kenny G 24/7.
No, not Kenny G. But who's the guy who? I forgot his name. Gilbert Gottfried covers.
Oh God.
Cover station. So he covers all the songs
That's hilarious.
that are popular and new.
I'd listen to that.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Like 949 The Crop, where all you have to listen to is like farmers drabble on about boring shit
The
about
crop.
Well, Tommy over there, he just so depressed and ain't nothing going on. My wife yesterday.
The corn's still growing.
I would
Grew a
fucking-
whole 2 inches last night.
Oh God. I would burn the house down if there's a radio on with that freaking station. It would just be
It's
over.
Who's next?
That's you.
You're next.
You get to do
You
it.
get to
too.
do a radio station.
Oh, I get to do it. I get to do it?
Yeah, we all
Oh.
get to
Yeah,
do it.
I mean, you can just say fuck you and I'll draw something. But
Fuck you. Draw something.
All right then.
that's the radio station.
Yeah, that's
It
my
just
radio
yells at
station.
and people at home just draw.
World's worst coffee.
Liver flavored.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah,
Gosh.
really gets me going in the morning. Mainly because I'm vomiting and have to run to the bathroom. But
Brussels sprouts.
I've never had Brussels sprouts.
sprout
They
coffee.
smell like farts.
Oh God.
It smells like farts. It tastes like farts. They're farts.
Non-gaseous
They're
farts.
They're physical farts.
What did you say?
Oh, just burnt coffee in general.
Oh, burnt coffee.
Yeah, just when it's been on the burner. It's disgusting.
All right, my turn. World's worst queen.
I don't get it.
Just like think of a really shitty queen, like she's fat and has like a bunch of like liver spots and she always has curlers in her hair and she just makes ridiculous rules like everyone has to eat a pound of cheese and wear unwashed lederhosen.
So
What's her name?
Lady Quambottom.
Come on.
Lady
don't know.
Quambottom must demand that everyone wear filthy lederhosen, yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
You guys suck.
Queen Swamp Bottom.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Shrek. Is
Yeah, like
king.
when she like shakes people's hands, they're just like, ugh. Like
she
their
leaves that
hands.
yellow ass mustard. Like all over
Yeah,
her, too.
sure. Ass
She has
mustard.
swamp ass.
Yeah. And then like the back of her
Ugh.
dress is always brown and upside.
Oh no.
Queen of memes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be the most
Just
annoying
answering
one.
everything in memes. That'd be the worst ever.
That'd be the best ever.
All right, let's go to the next one.
God.
World's worst primetime TV series. Walking Dead.
That was a good one.
Well, that covers our next 6 topics, Adam.
Prime time. Oh.
He's a recluse cop. The other one's a ham sandwich.
Is that yours?
Sure. It's called Hamer Time. Emphasis on the ham. Ham. Hammer Time.
I'll just do Mook and Mooker. That'd be like a Dumb and Dumber spinoff, but even worse.
But about Monk, and he has like nervous tics, but he's also stupid.
You can't add on to my story. Okay?
Why not?
Gosh, you're ruining it.
Because you're making it better. I want it to be worse. Mook and Mooker.
All stuff now. World's worst gift. Not gif. Gift.
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 Like a Christmas gift?
Or a birthday.
That
Or
thing that's on top of my
Valentine's Day.
fridge. That giraffe.
The,
It's basically a nutcracker, but it's a giraffe.
Who gave that to you?
It was my aunt.
white elephant
Don't
gift?
listen
It was
to
a
our
white
podcast. I have Kevin's aunt.
But is that
Trust
the
me.
world's worst gift? Because you can actually do something with it.
Some nuclear waste.
Used syringes.
But
Oh
they might
boy.
become superheroes or dead.
Or dead, yeah. There's that small chance you could become a superhero.
Personally, the worst gift I ever got was like some pants that were like this weird pastel pink. They were made out of denim and like they were 15 sizes too small, so like my foot was like the only thing that could go in it. And my mom like forced me to wear them one day and had a bruise on like the top of my leg because the pants were so tight. They were awful. And she wouldn't return them.
Who's next?
That was the worst.
I have to gift.
Oh.
I don't know, a used condom. There you go.
Ah,
Terrible.
there you go, son.
My turn. World's worst website.
MyLittleBronies.com.
Memes.com. 4chan. There we go.
4chan.
Meat spin.
I don't know. You clocked a lot of hours in that website.
Yeah, well, it's not my fault.
You also know the Rooster Teeth podcast, right?
No.
No?
Not
Well,
all of them.
Gavin's homepage when he opens up a web browser is Meatspin.
That's terrible.
That's hilarious.
Did he do it himself?
I think so. No, someone did it and he's like, okay. It was like 4 years ago or something. Someone did it to him. He's like, it's my homepage now.
World's worst ice cream flavor. Pickles
Liver.
and herring.
You're gonna say liver for every flavor?
Yep.
Sour cream and chive ice cream.
There'll be some people that like that.
Poop.
Poop is probably gross too.
Thai curry ice cream. That'd be foul.
They kind of had that already.
Did they really?
They have like shaved ice with like really spicy.
Oh, that just.
Stuff
Oh,
to it.
why? Why would
It's
you?
like a cold but hot thing.
Why though?
It's Asian cuisine or something.
You're Asian.
Did you come up with a thing yet?
World's worst flavor of ice cream?
Yeah.
Book.
So.
Okay, world's worst dating website name.
Oh.
Dating website.
Childrenonly.com.
That's awful. It's probably illegal too.
Yeah, well, it's the world's worst. In more than one way. FarmersCousin.com.
We have the same asshole look.
Oh, God. Everything's relatable here.
Let's do. I can't. I don't know.
You can't?
I just can't. I can't think.
He can't even.
I can't even. Can'teven.com. It's a bunch of California people. Cali girls and Kelly boys. World's worst superpower. Kevin, you go first.
Oh.
Spaghetti fingers.
There you go. I don't think that's the worst.
Oh, the sound that would make just. Ugh.
I mean, you wouldn't go hungry ever.
No, but imagine cold spaghetti fingers slapping you in the face every time you did something wrong.
If you're hungry, do stuff wrong.
Oh, gross.
Alright, what about you? World's worst superpower?
How about you do one? Because apparently I take all the good ones.
Yeah, okay. Used battery, man. The only power it has is giving you used batteries that have no charge.
It's like Captain Hindsight, but with batteries. He just shows up like, oh, you need something charged? Here's a used battery. Charge that for me too, would you?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
You want me to throw more out there? Maybe
That'd be
it'll
great.
Spring some
I
interest.
can't think of anything.
Let's try.
That's not already a thing. Keep thinking of all the vintage.
Teabag man.
Oh God.
He just teabags people that are on the ground, and like the homeless and people.
He has two actual like Lipton tea bags that like hit people like in the face.
Yeah, see? See, you did
Awful. Ugh. Madame Meringue.
it. What would she do?
She's just made of meringue, so she can't go out when it's raining, and she gets a lot of ants.
So she's useless.
Yep.
Okay. Well, feed the ants.
She was in a radioactive baking accident, and she has cupcakes where her butt is now, and meringue hair.
Meringue hair?
Yeah, and the icing falls off of her butt, and like bad guys slip into it.
Oh, well, at least she's slipping up some bad guys.
Yep, that's pretty much her only use. I mean, she occasionally gets carried away by large ants, but that's about it.
How many more of these are we doing?
So we got bored, pretty much.
I'm always bored. That's my trick.
Terrible.
Well, do you want to do your segment, Kevin?
I have a segment.
Yeah, the Devil's Advocate.
All right, for the next segment, we're gonna do a little. Is it a game? I wouldn't consider it. It's a little segment. There we go, segment. It's called Devil's Advocate, where we're going to have a subject, and you have to play Devil's Advocate with that certain subject. Like, say you like The Walking Dead. Well, now you have to say what things that are not good about it, basically.
Okay.
Or you have to, like, be on the other side of the argument. So you have to play Devil's Advocate for the thing that you like or dislike.
The thing that I dislike that probably everybody dislikes is the 5 minutes of new content every week, and then the recap takes the rest of the time, and what you're going to see next week takes the other part of the time. And then commercial.
So too much recapping.
Oh, yeah. It's like they think that everybody has freaking short-term memory loss and they can't remember what just happened last week. So they're just like, oh, let us hold your hand. Let us show you 15 minutes of what happened last week. Oh, here's 5 more minutes of new stuff here. Oh, well, let's batter you with like 18 commercials. Okay, now we're back, but it's next week, so let us show you what we could have just saved for next week.
Yes, you with your hand raised.
Hey.
That's all you want?
So you don't like The Walking Dead?
I don't care for it.
Then you have to say reasons why you like it. That's what Devil's Advocate.
Oh, well, the reasons I like it is the whole special effects is good, and the storyline, if they would just spit it out, would be great. But it's not a fast enough pace for me. Things that go too slow just piss me off, and they just need to speed it up, and it'd be great.
She hates old people.
What the fuck? You hear that, Nana? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, so if I'm playing Devil's Advocate, I don't personally like the show. I would say that, yes, the special effects, especially the way they do the zombies is...
Fight scenes are pretty good.
Yeah, that kind of stuff, very, very good.
Yeah.
The acting is good most of the time.
Can't stand Rick's acting though.
Well, you do realize he's actually a British guy.
Don't care.
I
So is Hugh Laurie. He did better. And I don't even like House.
House is. I like the acting, but yeah, like you said, show's far too slow. They should be where the story is now. They should be on like season 4, not season 6.
Mm-hmm.
Adam?
Okay. Well, I'm only going to go off the first couple seasons because that's all I've seen.
What seasons have you seen?
1, 2, and 3.
We
Okay.
saw most of 5, I think.
I did not.
Well, which one did we watch at Desiree's?
I don't think I really watched it. So 1, 2, and 3. I
Yeah.
liked The Walking Dead when I watched it, but I did hate some things. I hated Carl the whole time.
Yeah.
He should have died. Scene 1.
He just
Scene
shows up
one.
on screen and Rick accidentally
Before the
blows his
zombie
face
apocalypse.
And I didn't like the mom either.
Lori.
Laurie.
Oh God, Lori, why?
I did like Shane as a character.
Yeah.
He
Well,
was
he
a
lasted
great-
longer in the TV series than the comics.
Yeah,
Same thing with Daryl, but I'm sick of seeing his face too.
and I liked Merle.
He's not a very good. He's the one good actor that is. He's not very good.
I'm
Who?
pissed they killed Herschel. I'm pissed.
Who's
I love
Herschel?
the big
That's
fat
the-
old guy.
No, the farmer.
No, the doctor guy.
That
What's his
wasn't
name?
Herschel.
What's
Herschel was the farmer guy.
what
Dale.
was his name?
You ever think of Dale?
Dale. Yes.
Yeah.
Gribble.
No.
Shut up.
The overly nice guy.
No, he helped them and like
Died
told 'em-
season 2.
No, the governor cut his head off.
That was the farmer.
Oh.
He owned that
That's
farm.
Herschel.
That's Herschel.
Farm.
Glenn's girlfriend's dad.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Herschel.
Oh, I was calling him Herschel this whole time.
That's his name.
That's his name.
Well, that's the one I'm talking about.
But then you said the guy who did the thing that died in season 2.
I didn't say he died in season 2. I just said
No, you said he was the.
Whatever.
Herschel. Damn it, Herschel.
It doesn't matter.
I knew it was right. Fuck you.
And I also hate how T-Dog
Oh.
cut his arm on that stupid car for no reason. Like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna run past this car and just hold my arm out and hit the door real hard with my arm and slice my arm open.
I feel like
Why did you do that?
some of the creative liberties that whoever's in charge of it now is taking are making the characters do really stupid shit. Like, they're just doing dumb shit. Like, Michonne, like, she could have had way cooler background story and everything out by now. And, like,
They're making a Walking Dead game with her.
to be fair, she's one of the more, like,
Interesting.
action and
yeah,
you know,
interesting
characters.
She's much more interesting in
I liked her in the
the
comic book.
comic.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, the characters that are great, they're setting aside, and the characters that are just whiny and flailing around all the time, like Carl.
Carl.
Ugh.
Carl and Glenn are like the only two people you see anymore. Everyone's happy that Glenn's becoming a little more ballsy, but at the same time, it's
And then he
taking
died.
forever.
He died.
Glenn's dead.
He's officially dead.
I thought he died, and then oh no, he's not actually
Yeah,
dead.
that's
Oh,
what
I
I
don't
heard
know.
too.
All I saw was shit on Facebook. Oh, look at him dying. Like, getting eaten by zombies.
But that's how much I don't even care. Like, oh, Glenn died. Well, great.
Yeah.
He was a B character. Everyone liked him, but it was only because they had a choice of, well, do you want this other horrible crybaby character, or do you want Glenn? Oh, okay. I'll take Glenn.
Meh. It's just an average show
It
that
is very
is
average.
way too popular for how good it is.
Well, and it's just like, no offense to anyone who likes Star Wars. I liked the new movie, but they blew the crap out of the water with it. Like, you couldn't even buy coffee creamer without seeing a little R2-D2 on it or a BB-8. Like, you couldn't buy anything or look at anything without seeing Star Wars. And that's how Walking Dead is. Like, you can't look at products or the television or the internet without seeing, like,
Aw.
ooh, Walking Dead. Whoa.
Star Wars has, like, it's been made into games, books, TV series.
And they're doing that with the freaking Walking Dead.
they haven't been doing it for 35 years.
Well, true, very true. Thank God. I'd probably go crazy.
So, I mean, yeah, Star Wars is probably the most popular series of all time.
Dear God, that's kind of depressing. Because that means, like, other really good TV shows that have had cult followings for decades are getting overshadowed by this very
Mediocre story.
mediocre, yes. I mean, if you're a true fan, just go read the comic book and be done. But
Have any input?
that's my
I watched the first 3 seasons.
Good for you. That's my boy.
The second season sucked. All right, what are we doing next?
Well, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't really have any Q&As from any fans since we don't have any.
Yeah.
I
got a question for you.
Okay.
How'd you come up with the name?
Okay, so the name for the podcast came around because a couple years ago when we were all still in high school, there was somebody that got shot at a bar called Nobody Cares, or Who Cares, I forget. And the news article actually read, "Man shot, who cares?" So I was like, what the hell? And I think that was like the first time I ever like paid attention to the news. And then, you know, once I found out that was the bar's name, now the bar is no longer. I think shortly after the guy died, the place lost all of its business and it went under, but I think it was not too far away from this area. So I was like, oh, since we shoot our podcast in that area and that's no longer a thing, let's do that.
And who's gonna listen to it?
Yeah.
No one knows.
No
Who
one
cares?
cares. Yeah.
Did you like my response to the first tweet?
Yeah, that was great. I showed it to him.
I'm funny. I should be a comedian.
You should be, Kevin. You go, you sassy bitch.
But me being a comedian requires me to talk.
You're not
I'm
good
not
at
very
doing
good at
that.
Just go up there and stutter.
Yeah.
Everyone will laugh at you. Okay, so come back next episode, you know, for more of this crap, or don't. Who cares? I'm Shelby,
I'm Kevin.
I'm Adam.
and this is Who Cares Podcast. Be sure to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. Now leave. Go home.